We say Festa. Today we're going to be working on Where Did You Go? This whole series will be posted on Flipgrid. So on Flipgrid, when I ask the question, you can answer me on the Flipgrid in the response when you watch my video. You can click a button down at the bottom that says respond, and that will respond to my question. Now, if you go to that first part, you can click on respond to that main question, and then somebody else can respond to you as well. And then it doesn't matter how many people respond to you on that part of Flipgrid. Now, I don't know if I should bring that up on the thing, so I'm gonna do it anyway. How about that? How about that?
My Flipgrid doesn't even show anything. So I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
Uh-oh.
I just found my way there.
And then I need to go to members view, right? So we already have a few responses. Don't forget to respond to who am I or hello, I am. Just give yourself a brief description on saying who you are and introduce yourself. Can be in the language, doesn't have to be in the language, just, get it out there so we know who we're talking to. So basic conversations. You'll see this part and then you'll add your response here. And then after you add your own response, you'll watch somebody else's video, right? And then it'll pop up and then you can respond to that video by clicking this button here, right? Again, I can't respond to this video right now because I'm kind of in a already thing and it says, we need a camera and a mic and not attached to Zoom. Okay. So that's what the membership view looks like. So again, just like today, you'll click on where did you go today? And then you can watch this and you can respond to it and say Chad quads och all tiat sochel. So
yeah, I don't know how to get to that part.
Chad quads och all tiat sochel is what you would put on to add response. And then when you click on this one is where you would want to put the och chad dwalti or twalti or dwaltia or twalti. So depending on which variant you want to use, go ahead and put that here. And then each comment will have a different video further down. But this just got posted up like 30 something minutes ago. Yeah, almost 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes to go now. So just make sure to add your responses, add who I am. I personally don't think I did a one for it.
Do I have to download Flipgrid to find that?
No. This is like the main view.
Does it say
let's see here. How many members do I got? Oh, I don't have you guys on members. Let's see if I have you guys on pending members. The group. 8 members. TDD. You're invited. You have not logged in yet.
How do I accept the invite?
Use this code.
Okay.
So F32C9A2F. And then
I want to be on the blue side, not the red.
so those are our other fellow students. They have not said or done anything yet. I'm kind of hoping they do. 3 members, 3 topics. I'm going to try to do a conversation every day. So there is our flip grid and our opening. I will put us on pause and then unpause us when we start our conversations. Resume. All right, so we try to wait around for anybody who wanted to pay attention as much as they want. So today we're going to be doing a conversation. Again, you don't have to read it or write it. This is a usable language. So I'm just going to teach you on how to use the language, okay? And I will try to show people who want to learn on how to read, write, and spell to go ahead and try to read, write, and spell, but you don't have to. This is a very optional thing here. Oh, let's go with pink. I'm feeling like pink today. Chod. Odds. Oh. Altia. Slachel. All right. So there you got your first sentence in day 3. First sentence in day 3. Chad quads altia slachel.
Chad quads
altia slachel.
Die hot. You don't have to say it correct. You could say Chad quads altia slachel, right? I will know what you're talking about. I will know what you're referring to. The point is, you need to learn how to use the language. So, long as you're using the language, I love it. All right. So, like, it's up to me to try to say it correctly. It's up to Mary to try to say it correctly. It's up to my staff that I have here with me to try to say it correctly as best they can, so that when you repeat it on this YouTube world or Facebook or Flipgrid or Zoom world that you got there, to try to use the language as best as you can. Don't be perfectionist. Be okay with saying it wrong. What you're not doing is you're not using it wrong. What is the worst way to use the language?
not using
it.
Not using the language, correct. I'm not focusing in on language proficiency. I am not going to ding you for saying quads when it's quads, right? But I will explain it to you. I will explain to you anything in these brackets here is silent. It is quads instead of quads. But again, if you're really new to the language, I will let you say quads, right? So what does this all mean? Chod, where? Qui, actually, qui is a thing. Qui is the state of not knowing. So you're just in state of not knowing, you're gonna be like, and then that is qui. Odd, right? Odd is your odd. Okay. And the S is the nominalizer. So what does a nominalizer do? It combines words, right? That's what a nominalizer does to this. It changes them into nouns. It turns the word run, right, to runner, right? Runner. I don't think there's such a thing in the English language, but in the lushootseed language, there is definitely a runner.
There's 2 N's.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to spell in English. I don't know how to spell in lushootseed either. So either way, you got the gist. There's runner, right? Run and runner. That's what the nominalizer S does. It adds the N and EER, ear. ner. It adds the ner to run. So what this does, because this is a state of not knowing and your, right? It combines the thing to not knowing of your, right? And then the information afterwards is this information here. The more important information, is go or going. Now, you can completely end the sentence here. That's how come this stuff here is in a darker, lighter shadow or whatever, because you can just put a little question mark and say, you know, that's all the information I need to know. Here, you can end it because you have a perfect sentence. Chad, quads, where did you go? Right? Now, when you ask that question, where did you go? You're going to have a plethora of responses. It could have been for yesterday. It could have been for today. It could have been for tomorrow. Could have been for last week, last night, next Tuesday, since you were born. So to kind of shorten that information to what information you want to focus in on, you add in the extra details. So these extra details is all, right? All. Tia. All in, all at, and then Tia, this particular, or this slachel day, right? So this, all this means is that on this day, So that's what those three words mean. Now, do you need this information to use this language? No. Is it useful to know later down the road? Yes. Yes. So if you're first starting out, just go ahead and focus in on chad, quads, all tia, sachel, right? That's the information you need to know. This other information, after you've been working on this for, I'd say about a year, maybe two, then you're going to want to start dissecting the language to see what it does. Right? So that is what's going on with this. So the question is, right, how are we going to do this? Should I ask somebody? And this is kind of a little play on qui, right? Stated or not knowing, odd, yeah. And then would be down here. Just like a good mother. Where do you think you're going? Yeah. Totally. All right, now there are two ways to respond to chad, quads, all tia, sachel. Now, this is a heavily northern lushootseed one, and I'm going to adjust it so that you can see the very northern edition. So this is what us northerners would say from about Mount Baker to almost like middle of Seattle. So cut Seattle in half, make it go all the way up to the mountains, divide a little Mount Baker on the south side of Mount Baker, cut it all the way up and go past the mountains. That's northern lushootseed. Southern lushootseed is from about the middle of Seattle all the way down to Mount Rainier or Mountain Tacoma, however you want to say it. That is our southern lushootseed relative. It is one language, lushootseed. We speak lushootseed, they speak lushootseed. It is still the same language. They are just different dialects of the language. Just like people from Washington speak English and people from Oregon speak English. The problem is that they have their own sub-dialects. People in Oregon like saying Washington. I don't know where they get the R, Washington, right? But they are still speaking English. Just like northern and southern lushootseed people, they're still speaking lushootseed. So, with that in mind, to translate this to the southern lushootseed, it will be easy to change it thusly. Oh, chud, twal, t. Right? Now, you guys might be thinking, yeah, school, right? And by all means, there's an elder that says, if you're going to school, just say school. And yes, this is how you spell school. School is spelled S-K-U-L. School. School. Not shul. Ooh. Shul. You English professors. You are not teaching it right. You guys are spelling shul, not school. So, I digress. I'm having fun here with this language, okay?
All the T, X-rays, W, trial.
Yes. But there's also a common language. This thing is not meant to be there. That's just how I enunciate and pronounce things. Halalt. Those are supposed to be combined in just one word. Halalt. But this individual said, no, that is not correct. That is a business, a place where you mark things like mail office, the FedEx building, the UPS store, right? USPS, that is that. If you're trying to say you're going to school, just say school. So Southern lushootseed is twal, T, X, raised W, schwa, L. Now that's the first way. So this is what you say the first time you go around. Now, again, I will relax if this is your first time speaking lushootseed and you say, oh, chud, twal, T, oh, chud, twal, T, oh, chud, twal, T, oh, chud, twal, T. I will be okay with that. You can say it as much as you want. I am not a stickler when it comes to that.
Is it not Tia? It's just T?
It is Tia, but I was using the Southern lushootseed as reference.
So if the Southern lushootseed, it's just Tia. Ball T?
No, T. Ball. T. Yeah.
All right. So this is how you definitely would say the Northern lushootseed in I am going. Now, or I went. Okay. So, oh, ah, chud, dwal, tia. Oh, ah, chud, dwal, tia. All right. So what this is referring to, right? Off. And then. Just think and then. And then. Oh, and then who did that action? Chud, the wall, towards, Tia, this place, right? And then you'll fill in the blank here with whatever.
This very place. This particular place.
Yeah. So that's how this gets changed. Okay. So instead of just going oh chud dwaltia, you go oh chud dwaltia, oh ah chud dwaltia, oh ah chud dwaltia. And this will continue on until you start a new thing.
Oh,
A new something. So when I say a new something, because we're asking a new thought. Oh, looks like I left it out of here. The new thoughts have this weird tendency on putting the oh, chud, twal t, right? Oh, chud, twal t for the new idea. This is the new place I'm going. And after that, and then you can start off with a new topic. And that's where this O comes into play. O, in this tense, in this part, we drop the word tense. So tense, it used to be a tense marker. This O used to be a tense marker saying I'm presently or I have went in the past, right? It used to be a current tense, future tense, current tense, past tense, right? If you want to learn about tenses, there's an awesome video on the Big Bang Theory that you can look at. But it is a tense.
Yes.
The tenses that we know of is to and flew.
What's this say?
Past and future, right? Here. To, past tense. Flew, future tense. Now, those are the only two tenses we have. The O used to be here. That is where O used to be, but it's no longer there no more. No, you don't put O there. O is a new idea. So we're going to start this off with a new idea. The new idea is where we have went or where we have gone based upon the information that we're gathering upon what is asked. You would either put O, flew, or to there, right? In this case, O, because they're asking for on this day, right? So they want answers for this day. And this is where I'm saying you could get a lot of mix up because if you don't add the extra information at the end, they could go to and flew. They plan to go or they went somewhere, right? For to and flew. Where that list could keep going on and on for days. And then chad. So this is a lovely picture of Somalia, but this is not the place where we're trying to go. This right over here is called Sauk Prairie, right? That's the word. That's the word we're doing in lushootseed, which was bop up. This place right here is Bakab.
it used to be truck called Aqua Boost. Aqua Boost.
Boos.
To use.
Bakab o Boos. To use. B-U-U-S. So this place is Sauk Prairie. very, very homeland of the Soxhawtl Indian people. That's where they found our longhouses. This is where Darrington burned down our longhouses. And then again, I didn't update all of this. Oh, chud. Twalty. It could also be for the Twalty, right? Depending on what you're trying to use it for. And the T could be Tia. Oh, wait, not that one. Yeah, Tia. Oh, chud, Tia. And this one, again, it has a lovely picture of the White Horse Mountain, but it's not what we're looking at. We're actually looking at this part down here, which is the town of Darrington. You gotta say it like that. You gotta say Darrington.
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 Darrington. Bull Zalcade. Bull Zalcade.
Zalcade.
Bull Zalcade.
Bull Zalcade.
Also known as the little town of Darrington. Bull Zalcade.
Bull Zalcade.
Again, I won't pester you guys to say it correctly the entire time. You can say Uchadwalti, right? And this is downtown Arlington. I wanted to point out that this is the Olympic Theater, and this is what we consider downtown Arlington, which we consider up here at Soxhawtl down below. So this is a new word.
Lacey, get out of there.
That everybody gets to know because we're teaching it now. But we've been using this word for a while. Shuck abats. Shuck abats. But there's also the other way. The pabats. The pabats. Shuck abats for down below. Right? This is the word down below. Anywhere past Hazel Stretch is considered down below for us.
I'm doing a different thing on my sheet. A different thing.
And then we also have our new words that we're going to come out with here. We got oh, chud, twal, t, flute, alt. Right? Flute, alt. Flute, slurp, alt, house, place of. So the place of slurping. How this word came to be is that we were down at this place called Neely, North Native American Language Institute, I think. Neely. And we were doing these classes, and my teacher, Esweli, kept on saying, where are you guys going? Or where did you guys go? And then I kept on saying Stabo T 7-Eleven, right? Because when I said 7-Eleven, I would go Dutch Society, Post Thoughts, Yachts, Chokes, Chokesy T Olob Dutcho, right? I'd actually say 7-Eleven, right? Or try to say 7-Eleven. But then he was all like, well, what are you doing there? And I'm like, ooh, Togs Chud T Flute. Gonna buy a Slurpee, right? And he was all like, oh, dude, I got a word for slurp. We have the word for slurp. So the next day he said, oh, it's flute is the word for slurp. To slurp something. Loot. And he was like, okay, you're going to go to Loot Alt. From now on, 7-Eleven is called Loot Alt. So from here on out, call it Loot Alt. And just because we are lushootseed, we cannot have just one place for an individual name. Guadillalt, right, is a more commonly referred to for our northern southern brethren to use Guadillalt for bathroom. Saalt was another one, right? There's another commonly used word. Alal. It's another commonly used word in Soxalatl or bathroom. Alal. Each one of these have different meanings for a bathroom. One they like saying it's a little house. The other one is a bad house, and the other one is a sitting house. But either way, it all refers to using the restroom. And then because we have these new things called stores, right, where you can buy things and purchase stuff and things are on sale, all of these are Hoyubalt. Hoyubalt. Now, if you want to be very particular, you could say Target Hoyubalt or Hoyubalt Walmart, right? Either one, I will be acceptable for either way you're going to use that. So the one that gets more important information, information that sticks out is in the second seat. See, here's the first seat, the second seat, right? The not so important information is in the front. The more important information is in the back. So is a Target more important than the store, or is the store more important than Walmart? See, that there's a philosophical question there that you got to ask yourself on which information you want to provide first. I'm leaving that up to you. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. So we also have this wonderful place called Texaco, Chevron, Shell. It all has to deal with gas, right? But in the olden days, the first thing that we ever came across was kerosene. And thus came all things that had to do with petrol was all cottonseed. Cottonseed. And then to make it a place or a house of, we would use alt. Cottonseed alt. Here's the gas, and there's the house for the gas, right? And there's the house for the gas, the canopy. Yeah. Now there's the house. It's covered. See, that's a hood on it. So cottonseed. So cottonseed will also be used for your motor oil, your gas, your kerosene, anything that'll burn for either light and or in the standard motor engine, jet engine fluid, totally cottonseed, right? Now that is different than cooking oil. Cooking oil, it has its own unique thing too. There is a offset where this is kerosene and then this one would be cooking oil, and that's swass. We will get into that later, and most likely you will forget about this conversation. I'll redo it again. Just because I like talking. And if you have noticed, all of these places was alt. Now, if you go into a place that's already in a place, Ochcha Dwal T, right? And it's already in the house, and this is just a section of it. You'll see Ali. Cook suit Ali, which refers to the kitchen. Yes, cook suit Ali. So Ali is the place of, or a room of a building. So if you have to use Ali in a context, you can say police department Ali. You could also say with next to the police department, inside the same building is a fire truck Ali, right? The fireplace, the fire department, or the ambulance Ali, the ambulance place. You could also say administration building Ali, finance Ali, right? Again, I'm using English in lushootseed. It's okay for you guys to go ahead and mix the two, because the more important information here is the Ali, right? But if you have the lushootseed and you can fill this in, I encourage you to fill that in with lushootseed as best as you can. Now, this was to demonstrate that kelk bead, right? Oak, chud, walty, kelk bead. Kelk beads are planes, trains, and boats, and cars. It is all of this, canoes, bicycles, any mode of transportation. Kelk bead is mode of transportation, AKA the car.
Would rollerblades even be a kelk bead?
I would assume so, because they're transporting you, right?
Technically, yes. So I guess some skateboards and all that jazz.
Yep. Yep. I would go ahead and use it that way. If you have a different opinion, please make sure to tell me, and we will discuss it as much as you want. And then, because, you know, nothing like having a bunch of paperwork all stacked up on a desk and on the floor and all over the place.
It looks like our office.
Looks like our office, because, you know, we've got papers and things all over the place. CIU Sadi.
CIU Sadi.
Yeah, again, Adi. See, it's a place within the building. It's not the building itself, it's the place in the building. Okay, so these are kind of starting opening up now. As you can tell, these are little plates, and this is a buffet bar. There actually are buffet bars open now. And Uthid Alt. The House of Eating. Uthid Alt. All restaurants are Uthid Alts. So you're thinking Basket Robbins, McDonald's, Red River Cafe, the Tulip Cedars Cafe, right? They're all Uthid Alts, right? Burger Barn is Uthid Alt. And of course, we cannot live. We cannot live without our coffee. So Koopy Alt, coffee shop. So coffee shops could be this thing here where it's like a Starbucks. It could also be like those drive-up coffee shops. They're all, you know. And this is the place you guys are in now, right? You're in a classroom. This is you getting lectured at. This is me lecturing. Ha 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 ha. No, okay. Some of you guys are sleeping like this guy. Oh. Oh. So Lahai Dufadi. All right. Lahai Dufadi. Chawat Adi. Chawat Adi.
No. So I know.
Now, there is another piece for this Chawat Adi, and it's a Chawat Il Adi. I don't know. I've asked this question before. I hear it with the ill. Chawat Il Adi. I don't know. This is what I know. This is what I use. And I've got it corrected a few times, but I haven't written down what the corrections were. And so I'm just going to leave it. And I don't know the word breakdown of this. Lahai Dufadi.
I'm using my sword.
And here's a small list of places you can go. Like I said, there's school, Sock Prairie, bathroom, store, gas station, kitchen, office, pretty much everything we went through up there, right? And what I know about this is that you can use it this way. Chad, quads, oh, all tia sachel. And remember this part over here, it does say all tia sachel on this particular day. And over here, it's blanked out because, well, you're supposed to fill in that information. Oh, chad, wal, tia, went I to the movies. All right, yo, classmates of mine. Mary, Chad, Quads, Alti, Sachel.
Alti, Slahil, Ocha, Twalti, Sherms, Hoyabot. Ocha, Twalti, Alti, Slahil.
You mean Chad Quads, Alti,
Oh, Chad Quads, I have no cheat sheets. Chad Quads, Alti, Slahil, James.
Chad Twalti Goodell, Chad Twalti Cook Sudal, Chad Twalti Siayu Sadi, Chad Twalti Kupial, Chad Twalti Siayu Sadi. Chad Twalti all Chad Twalti Siayu Sadi, Chad Twalti Kupiali, hey, Chad Twalti Siayu Sadi, boy, Chad Quads, Altia Sachel, say that.
Chad Twalti. Siaya Sadi. Twalti. Chad Twalti. Siaya Sadi. Good job. All I've been saying.
Ele foi ti.
Chad Quads, Altis, Lahel, Pus. Chad Twalti, Siayu Saudi. Chad still Chad
the
chud 12T. How did we say it? So it's okay. This is yells okay. Chud 12T Koopy. Call Chud 12T CIU's audio. Auch Chud 12T CIU's oil. That's it.
Ahoy of Chess. We are done now. So if you would like to be part of the conversations on what we're doing today, or where did you go today, don't forget to get on Flipgrid and post your comments on there. Respond to as many people as you can, and then go ahead and ask the question, and we'll try to get as many people to respond to you as well. Outside of that, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for the future notifications. I will continue keep posting every day, for the most part, except for Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, because I will not be in the office. Next class is tomorrow, same time tomorrow. And then we'll go into talking about what the weekend's going to look like. So weekends, we're going to post up domains, and I will see if we're going to be able to do 3 for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or if we should just do 1 for that entire weekend, like what we did with conversations. We will see. See how well you guys do with the for domains. So I'm having second thoughts on how we're doing this. All right.
So that we have to do it